Hola a todos, soy Narejes y sean bienvenidos al directo de esta noche. Espero que estén de maravilla. Y el día de hoy vamos a continuar con más efectos. Espero que estén todos listos. Para esta aventura que continúa, vamos a buscar la misión de lealtad de Samara. Y no sé qué más nos queda pendiente. Todavía queda el perro infiel, pero... En fin. ¡No! ¡Ah! Actualicé la aplicación de app. Váyanse al carajo. Nos falta un compañero más, por cierto. Pero a ver, ahorita vemos. Sí, va a ser el último, pero... ¿Y si lo dejamos morir? Solo digo. Digo, no es que me importe. No le quieres quitar sus recursos. Ay, me están llegando mensajes salvajes. ¿Qué pasó? No le quiero quitar aplicando. Ah, chica. Ok, me llegan mensajes. ¿Tienes un correo? ¿No me interesa? Sí, todos son correos electrónicos. Luego dejarle morir en el 3. En el 3 no se puede morir, solamente puedo morir en el 2. Lo dejaremos morir en el 2. En el 3 no lo puedes dejar morir, solamente en el 2. Así que... ¿lo dejaremos morir? Sí, total no nos vale. Ay, es que de tiro. E incluso sus frases de flirteo son como un meme de cómico en internet. En serio, el romance es horrendo. Luego te es infiel, o sea, ¡buah! Ya no hay fresas. ¿Qué? ¿Cómo que no hay fresas? ¿Por qué ya no hay fresas? Me voy a quejar con recursos humanos. ¿Cómo que no hay fresas? ¿Pero qué perdemos al morir? Bueno, recursos, porque, ¿cómo se llama? Necesitamos recursos en Mass Effect 2. Necesitamos que los compañeos sean leales, pero en el Mass Effect 3 necesitamos recursos para sobrevivir, o bueno, para tener, por lo menos tener un final contra lo que viene. Ok, déjame ver. Vamos a la pantalla de PC. Por cierto, me puse a jugar Phasmophobia ayer, ya después de mucho rato que no había jugado. Luego les voy a subir ¿cómo se llama? El episodio. Ahí está. El chat regresa con toda su gloria, pero es para arriba y es más chiquito. Vamos. Lo que perdamos al morir es la vida. Bueno, cierto. Bien, ya estamos aquí. ¿Listo el juego? Acá vamos. ¿Estamos listos para esto? Espero que sí, porque vamos a lo que sigue. A ver, ¿me escuchan bien? Sí, me escuchan bien. Uy. Ok, hay que darle clic en aceptar. Aceptamos que la conexión con el servidor es interrumpida, pero todo está validado, así que me da igual. Carga, porfis. Ok. Continuar. A ver, sobrecarga de munición destructora son letales para los enemigos sintéticos. Ah. Solamente una vez hemos enfrentado a los Gets, ¿eh? Bueno, ya podemos salir también. Vamos a relé de masa. Ok, Tuchanka. aquí no hay nada. Módulo de segador, caudillo supremo. Ayuda a Jacob, pasa del... Ajá, Irium. Ascuas, quién sabe qué. A ver, por aquí tiene que... Ah, ayudar a Samara, aquí está. ¿Es la de ayudar a Samara? Es que hay un montón de letreros, tanto que ya ni veo. Ah, aquí está, mira. Ayudar a Samara. Vamos para allá. El de Tiny y su hijo estuvo muy trágico. Muy triste. Y ahora vamos a otro asunto de padre... De madre e hija. Qué duro que tiene que ser lo de matar a sus hijas. Bueno, sus hijas, te voy a dar un poquito de spoilers. Sus hijas, las más pequeñas, están en un monasterio de Arda Ayaxis. Ellas hacen un voto en el cual no pueden salir de ese templo. Sin embargo, Mordin, la hija de Samara, que es la mayor, ella no aceptó recluirse en un templo y de hecho va cazando a hombres, ¿sí? Y les fríe el cerebro, prácticamente. Ahora vamos a llevar a Mordin y Samara. ¿Por qué está tan enojado con la vida? Es puro placer. Es puro placer. Esta chica hace las cosas por placer, no por odio. Es por placer. ¿Está loca? Voy a conseguir al máximo de justiciera Sari. Justiciera Sapiens. Las capacidades bióticas de Samara ahora rivalizan con las de la una matriarca Sari, con lo que reduce aún más el tiempo de recarga de poderes. Ok. Justiciera asesina. Samara pasa tiempo perfeccionando sus habilidades mortales, lo que aumenta el daño que hacen sus armas. Me gusta más esta, la Sapiens. Ok. Lanzamiento fuerte. Lanzas con gran fuerza a un solo enemigo y lo haces chocar violentamente contra las paredes. ¿Para qué preguntar más? Atracción. Compramos rango de atracción. Otro rango de atracción y ya acabamos. Con Samara cuando menos. Ok. Ok, y entonces esta Aria es la que debe de saber. Claro, ella no se metería con una Arda Ajaxi, seguro. Porque Aria será una tirana, pero no está loca. Bueno, vamos con Aria. Por lo que veo, las Asari, aunque se muestran así como muy dignas y sabias y todo eso, pero son unas cabronas.
What do you need?
La hija de Samara.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last wife was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Ok, dice. Aria era una tirana malvada, pero no mata por placer. Es más para demostrar autoridad. Claro, o sea... No es despiadada por placer, es despiadada porque tiene que causar miedo. O sea, prácticamente es la gobernante de Omega. Así que necesita mostrar esa brutalidad. Sí, su poder se basa en causar miedo. ¡Aprende, Rasta! Perdón. Ya es meme rashto para esto.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
¿Quién? ¿Yo? Nah.
Dead Vorcha? No. Don't know anything about that.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
Are the Vorcha going to be a problem from here on out?
Not as bad as they used to be. They breed fast, but they die young. As long as we keep them controlled, we'll be fine.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
No somos sospechosos, dice Komugi. Exacto, no somos sospechosos, solo tenemos armas, pero es para defensa personal. No tenemos nada que ver con las muertes aleatorias que haya habido en este lugar. En serio, palabra de honor.
I've had enough of this. Let me inside or I'll smash that smelly ass you call a face.
With barely constrained menace. Try it.
Whatever. I don't want to go in there anyway.
Este sigue quejándose, caramba.
Is that Shepard?
Hey!
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
I can see you're trying to flatter me. Don't.
Of course. Forgive me. You just made me nervous, is all.
I heard you talking about us. What do you want?
Please, please, we're all friends here. There's no need for language of that sort. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
A ver, ¿qué?
I'm listening.
I'm in the
Dinero.
information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
Necesita necesita
No
información.
angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Marib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
No soy tu amiga. Mira, además, no te conviene engañarme. Solo pregúntale a Nasana Dantis. Visor, cargadores de artillería. Pero no tengo tanto dinero, ¿sí? Sí tengo. Gracias, adiós. Mira, sectarios, claro. ¿Acaso creen que esto es tan sencillo? Guantetes de estabilización. A ver, necesito ir a otro lugar. Espera. Acá están los Vorcha. No me alcanza. Yo creí que ya tenía, pero resulta que no. Bueno, gastaré en otro lugar. Que siempre me pasa lo mismo. Oye, por cierto, aquí no se puede vender cosas, ¿eh? Mientras que en Mass Effect uno vendía las cosas, aquí ya no.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant, forced into destitution in a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
Ay, bueno. El emporio de Harold. Pero estoy viendo a un turiano limpiando la mesa. ¡Qué barbaridad! Qué interesante. ¡Qué detallitos! Siempre habrá siempre habrá progreso. ¿Marsh? ¿Quién es Marsh?
You're back. Must have seen something you like.
Tú ya no va a entender. Sí, oye.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control. Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal.
VIP only.
Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and to join the military or enroll in schools.
Mucha pobreza en este lugar. Aria, ¿tendrías que hacer algo al respecto? Muy bien. Entonces, a ver. Aria me dio información, así que vamos a ir al diario. Paquete vídeo, una pródiga, relicario perdido y encontrado. Probablemente solo tengo algo que hacer y lo estoy buscando. En Ilium. Ok. Ciudadela. Tuchanka. La llegada. No. A ver. Overload. La llegada. A ver. Misiones. Samara Dada Yakshi. Encuentro el apartamento de la última víctima de Morin. ¿Y dónde está? Oh, bueno. Tendré que ver. El tipo que usó nuestro dinero en nombre para que nos mandaran regalías o cómo. No, ese es otro. No. No es por aquí. Creo que hay una zona donde hay unos turianos. No sé si es por allí. Es que me desvía el mercado. Esto es otra cosa. A ver, creo que hay zonas de apartamentos por acá. Por cierto, el que nos dice que somos una plaga está loco. Espera, no vengo de... no puede ser. Está loco, yo no le haría caso. Ok, zona de departamentos tiene que estar por aquí. Reclutador mercenario. Disposito de transporte. Normandía apartamentos. Está por acá. Hubo un error en mi explorador. ¡Ay! Ok. Entonces, a ver cómo era el mapa. La zona de apartamentos es por acá. El pueblo de Harold. Entonces sí tengo que entrar a la zona de mercado. Hola Toto, buenas noches. Ok, estoy aquí. Estoy escuchando el comercial. Vengan a mi tienda. Qué bárbaros. Acá está, mira. Alojamiento personal bloqueado. A ver.
about my daughter. My nephew died a week ago, and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm working for Arya. Are you ready to answer my questions?
I don't care if Arya sent you. You're asking about my nephew. That's what matters. No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will
Tranquila.
bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Oh no.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Ay.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary, cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about.
Sí, es
I
malvado.
dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. I dropped then I'm dancing with her. Later.
Close the holojournal.
This is Maureen's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Maureen speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
So, what's our next step?
Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
¿Solo y desarmado?
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Okay.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me a whole room.
Pobre chamaca. En este apartamento, sola y todo. Vale. No me gusta este plan.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
No se preocupe, señora. Vamos a arreglar esto. Claro, ella solo quería ser amada y Maureen, prácticamente la vio como si fuera su alimento y ya. Es una depredadora. Es una asesina.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Thank you. Le lavó el cerebro, la usó, ¿sí?
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake, and Morinth will disappear.
Hola, Rosa. Hola, Turio.
Come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Sin presión, ¿verdad, Samara? Dividirse y atraer a Maureen. Por cierto, hay una especie de, ¿cómo se llama?, de situación. Puedes reclutar a Maureen en vez de a Samara. Pero eso equivaldría a matar a Samara. No sirve de nada porque Maureen no te ayuda en Mass Effect 3. De hecho, muere. Así que no sirve de nada, realmente. Prefiero a su mamá. Sí, aparte yo no traería una asesina.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
No, gracias. Tengo que buscar peleas sin buscar.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Okay.
Music here used to be avant-garde.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
Told you to stay away from me.
Ain't hard to get. Give it up, baby. I'm sold. Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
Imbécil.
I asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Así que lo es. ¡Au! ¡Ouch! ¡Ouch!
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Buenísima esa, ¿eh?
Oh. Are you still here?
Do you need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
Es un peligro. Sal.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
You're an interesting one. I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again. I don't talk to people.
Lots of money on display here tonight. We gotta hit some of that later.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
No thanks.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend money.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone!
We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house.
Yo quiero. No, espera.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Y pueden ver que Morin se parece a Samara en su calca.
Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
Hola, Carmen. I don't know.
You tell me.
I can't tell you why you're special.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vienya?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Sí, mínimo, invítame una copa, oye. Gracias. Ay, me asusta esta mujer. Tengo novia y tuve una cita con la muerte. Sí, vista de amor. Ok, claro.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Ok, vamos a ver. Híjole, ya estoy encerrada, miren nada más, no puedo salir. Déjenme salir. Miedo.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Estoy segura de que no.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Esto no huele a peligro para nada. No, claro que no. Creo que es todo, Bueno, por lo menos en esta parte de acá arriba creo que es todo. Oh, encontré una mejora.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
¡Qué miedo!
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this.
No, cuidado, Shepard.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
No. Ay, no, no tengo suficiente. No puedo pensar. No, Shepard.
I want you. I'd kill for you.
¡Samara! ¡Samara, por favor! ¡No!
Shh, darling. Just relax.
¡Samara!
And hear my words.
¡Samara! Gracias.
Morin.
Gracias.
Mother.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Oh.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Uf. No eres tan lista. Lo fue. Samara necesitó de Shepard para poder vencerla. Es como los X-Men, dice. Ok, Samara desbloqueado. Daña sistema nervioso o sintético para impedir que el objetivo se cure. Restablece la salud de biótico cuando el poder es mecánico. Ok. Samara se ha encargado de la Arda Ajaxi. Permanece leal a Shepard. La lealtad a la justiciera no tiene dudas, dando aparentes votos de confianza a Shepard. Mejor de lo esperado. Las actividades de Cerberus no se verán más afectadas por la presencia del equipo de Shepard. Mitigada la misión de la justiciera completada, desafortunadamente el cuerpo de las Arda Ajaxi no se pudo usar para su estudio. Caramba, ten cuando menos decencia de dejar el cuerpo de la hija de Samara en paz. La normalidad genética no se pudo utilizar. La habilidad del sujeto haría de ella un valor del equipo si las tendencias agresivas fueran mitigadas. No lo vale. Deberíamos hacer cosas malvadas un poco más. Wow, llegamos a nivel 22. ¿Puedo volver a entrar? Parece que no. Pero se acabó. Hemos completado la misión de Samara y es leal a nosotros. Ahora sí. Ya no se distraerá de esta misión. Por cierto, creo que con suficiente renegado podemos elegir entre Morin y Samara. Y yo recuerdo que se puede. Sin embargo, yo no me sentiría a gusto teniendo a esta Ajaxi. Además de que hay una cosa. Hay una conversación entre ella y Shepard. Y si acepta los avances de Morin, mata a Shepard. Prácticamente mueres por estúpido caliente. Y ya creo que lo había comentado antes. Oh, cierto. Hay que hablar con la mamá de Ned. Ella merece algo de paz. Ella merece paz. Después de lo que le pasó a su hija, merece que le digamos qué pasó. No, claro, prefiero a Samara 1000 veces. Puede que su forma de ser sea muy rígida, pero ella es fiel. En dado caso con Mordin, en Mass Effect 3 ella no vuelve a aparecer. Ah, está cerrado. Supongo que me enviará correo la mamá de Nef, porque ya no está abierto aquí. En Mass Effect 3, de hecho, hay una misión en donde conoces a las otras hijas de Samara, las que están en el templo. Pero si eligiste a Mordin, ella no aparece en esa misión, ¿sí? Ella no aparece en esa misión. De hecho, Mordin es capturada por el enemigo. Además, tengo mejores sicarios en mi equipo que no me traicionarían. Eso es cierto. O sea, realmente elegir a Mordin no implica que tengamos recursos proveniendo de ella en Mass Effect 3. Es una mala elección, una pésima elección. Y seguiré matando a gente inocente. Sí, seguiré matando a gente inocente. Simplemente no vale la pena. En mi opinión, no vale la pena elegir a Mordin sobre Samara.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ok. Tengo que alimentar a mi pez. A mis peces. Mensajes y leer. Novedades sobre el chico. Del capitán Bailey Zigzag. Shepard, solo quería que supieras que el chico Drell está bien. Los aspectos legales están resueltos y realiza algunas tareas para mí. Se ocupa de parte de la escoria de los distritos. Quizás mejore la vida de algunos chicos como Ratón. No es perfecto, pero nada lo es. No sé si tu Drell y el mío hablan. Le dije que la vida es demasiado corta para no hacerlo, pero no sé si me hizo caso. Buena suerte, Bailey. Espero que llegues al final donde todos viven. Esa es la idea, aunque te estoy tentada de no dejar vivir a Jacob. No me agrada. Tengo que alimentar a mis peces. Pero bueno, voy a intentar que todos vivan. Estoy haciendo todo lo posible para que todos vivan. Mis peces comen. ¡Ay, bebés coman! Hermosos. Said y Jacob. No, fíjate que Said tiene historias interesantes. Jacob es aburrido como una tabla, o mejor dicho, como como pintura que se está secando lentamente. Sí, ya sé que soy siendo muy dura. Said y Jacob, por mí pueden irse al otro mundo, dice. Vamos a ver. Es desechable, pero no lo desechamos. Hello.
Hey, Shepard.
Hola, Kazumi.
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Ay, Kazumi es bien chismosa. Me agrada.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Your body doesn't make the decision to shoot, your mind does. You make the choice to kill.
When someone aims a gun at you, you pull your trigger. You don't think. It's reflex. Any combat training conditions the body's reflexes. My training was very thorough. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So if I shot you dead right now, a Drell court wouldn't convict me?
You'd be guilty because you chose to shoot me. If my reflexes caused me to draw and fire when I saw your gun come up, I would be innocent. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
Ah, that time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Huh?
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Han are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, Goddess of Motherhood and Protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, Goddess of Oceans and the Afterlife.
Oh.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Bueno, qué bueno que entre él y Shepard esté habiendo amistad. Está formándose amistad entre ellos. Qué bien. Él es muy interesante. Hola, Samara.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
Oh.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
I should go.
Of course, Commander. Thank you again.
Plan de fiesta con todo el equipo. Ah, sí, tenemos que hacerlo. Me siento mal por ella.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Bueno, parece que ya estoy agotando muchos temas de conversación. La vida de las Azaris en general suena peor. Sí.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ok. Parece que no falta nada. Nada más me falta ingeniería. No, no tiene nada que decir. No. Parece que ya estoy agotando las conversaciones porque ya bueno, ya tenemos avanzado el juego, casi tengo todas las misiones de fidelidad. Hola, Grunt.
Shepard.
Grunt.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Plan.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt. No sé, me gusta hacer eso. Ok, vamos a buscarlos ahí. Nada nuevo. No, parece que ya agoté los temas de conversación.
Back for another lesson.
Okay.
Doesn't matter who you are. You got a gun in your face, chances are good you'll do what the other man says. Only two types don't buckle at that point. Trained killers and psychopaths. A lot of people can't tell the difference. I was shadowing this rookie on an infiltration run to an Eclipse base on Tatus. Good kid, but he had no business handling a rifle. In the shuttle on the way down, he puked in his helmet. We hit some turbulence, and with all the crap sloshing around, he thought he'd been shot in the head. Went back to the Alliance. Here he's a governor now.
¿Cómo?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Ay, qué cosas, qué historias sacas ahí. Creo que Jack va a hacer lo mismo. Ya no hay temas de conversación con Jack. Nos va a mandar por un tubo, de hecho. ¿Quién diría que nos llevaríamos bien con el Krogan de probeta? No sé, pues es divertido.
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play. Whatever.
Ajá, sí, ya lo he hecho muchas veces. Creo que ya agoté muchos temas de conversación. Me gustaría que hubiera más, pero bueno.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Of course. The Normandy's the sweetest girl there is.
And Edie's a she. Tally's definitely a she.
What are you getting at, Kenneth?
I'm just saying I'm feeling a wee bit threatened here. A lot of female energy, and I'm just one man.
You're such a dick.
See? Look where your mind went. I've got to watch out for myself.
¡Viva el matriarcado! Hay muchas mujeres en esta nave. Está Tali, está Miranda, está Jack, está Samara. Oye, estamos plagados de mujeres en esta nave, qué buena onda. Y dice, oye, cuidado, Tali es mía. ¡Claro! Y de hombres está Garrus, Said. Ah, también está Kazumi del lado de las chicas. Está Grunt. Está Shepard. Está Tane. Estamos muy equilibrados, ¿eh?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what you said means to me. But I understand if you need to find someone else. Not that I'm complaining if you're still interested. Are you still interested?
I don't want to risk your health, but I'm willing to wait.
Thank you. I want you to see what's under this damn helmet. I need to feel your skin against mine, to share myself with you before we fly off into the final battle. I'll find a way.
Bueno, ya habíamos visto esto, pero parece que también llegamos a un punto con Tali, ¿ok? En un punto avanzaremos. Bueno, pues todo mando. Creo que tampoco ya no tenemos suficiente. Ya no agotamos todas las del doctor también. Que no te Kelly. Hola, doctor.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
¿Qué? Adiós.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Es que ya casi estamos acabando. De hecho, nos falta una misión de lealtad, que es la de Jacob, y nos falta el nuevo personaje. Y los DLC, pero no me he animado a hacer los DLC. Creo que era la del perro infiel.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
No lo haría.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the...
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Ivy le estaba... Ivy le estaba moviendo la silla. ¡Qué mala! Ok. ¿Los dos se llevan bien? Sí. No tengo otra opción. Chicos, vamos a hacer la misión de la rata infiel. Rata inmunda, animal rastrero, escoria de la tierra, adefesio maldito, rata de dos patas. No me queda muy bien, Ay, es necesario, sí. Lo sé. No me salió bien la canción. No tengo suficiente odio en el alma. Creo yo. Ok. Aquí está.
I have detected an anomaly. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Bueno, porque vamos a perder un viaje hacia acá. Voy a conseguir lo que pueda de recursos naturales.
Probe launched. Scans have found something.
Todavía no. Te aguantas, Jacob. Pero que conste que si se nos muere lo intentamos. Seguro.
Probe away. Probe away.
Oh, tiro de cabeza francotirador. Puede hacer investigaciones.
Probe launched.
Me gustan estos piquitos, me llenan mucho de elemento cero y esas cosas.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Bueno, creo que ahora sí, ya. Vamos a aterrizar. Ay, bueno. Cumplamos la misión de la rata de dos patas. ¿Qué? Ok. Se viene Sama. ¿Por qué no? Ven aquí, Sama. Ven aquí, Samita. Vamos a esperar un poquito más. Tanto ha sido así que ni siquiera le he subido nivel a Jacob. Tanto es así. Y es de los primeros compañeros que he tenido en esta serie. O sea, no es... iba a decir no es excusa, pero me vale el sorbete. Ok, ya estuvo. Espero que podamos hacerlo antes de lo más. Ok, aquí vamos. Aquí hay muchos problemas de padre e hijo.
years.
Aquí hay muchos problemas de padre.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger?
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month.
Oh.
It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
It is unlikely anyone could avoid the effects for so long.
Pues sí. Fíjense una cosa, que aquí muchas misiones tienen que ver con problemas de padres.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I can't think. The leader thinks for us and we serve. So we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
They've seen us.
¡Qué mierda! Le doy a Jacob. Espera. Está bien, pues. Tengo que sobrevivir esta misión. Déjate de rencores. Mi siempre confiable, mi reina preciosa. Rayos. Ay, ¿para qué gastó a balas? ¿Estás bien, niña? Malditos locos.
was not neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
¿Qué diablos está pasando aquí? ¿Más fanáticos? Ah, por Dios. ¿Qué fue esto? Como decía, aquí hay muchos problemas de padres. Por ejemplo, aquí el problema de Dane, el problema de Samara, el problema de Jacob. Aquí todo el mundo tiene daddy issues. El único que no vimos que tuviera problemas de padre es el Dr. Morley. Ah, aquí está.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the
Oh,
pressure.
mami, sí. Pide un resumen
Is
luego.
that a settlement?
Claro.
They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Okay, clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Possibly, but the female on the beach said the exiled came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
Ah, por Dios.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Mierda.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Uf, vaya. Las armas están prohibidas. Pues mira, mi vida, yo no obedecer a tu capitán de mierda. Gracias.
A competent leader never...
Please, here. You could end it. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets.
Ay,
and after the beacon is fixed,
voy a
the
disparar,
officers appear in
fulano.
the casualties too. After, my father took control and didn't stop it.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Voy a volar la cabeza de este fulano asqueroso. Nada personal. No, sí, espera. Personal. Sí. Basura. Ah, shit. Ay.
The posed corpse has been there a long time. A warning. These others, a month. And left where they fell.
Ay, qué mierda de tipo.
Authorized for lethal force.
Come on over.
Careful, I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
I've got no shield.
Backup systems engaged.
Ok, creo que ya. Más mecas.
Hostile forces have engaged.
Quiero acabar esta misión rápido, por eso me estoy arriesgando más. Gracias, como vi.
Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Tenemos un padre de mierda que... Cuando tuvimos un padre que de verdad amoroso, que cuidaba de su hijo, o una madre que tuvo que hacer su deber para con su hija, que era una amenaza, nos encontramos con un padre mierda que ha esclavizado a su tripulación entera porque es un cobarde. Resumen. Resumen, dice como que... Bueno, pues el padre de Jacob se quedó en esta parte, ¿sí? No es. Este desgraciado llegaron a este planeta. Comenzaron a morir por una infección que hay en este planeta. Así que hicieron que la tripulación comiera la basura que viene en este planeta, aunque les podría la mente. Y luego esclavizó a todos. Incluso hizo que las mujeres se volvieran sus ¿cómo se llama? Sus esclavas para sus necesidades. Desgraciado. Es un monstruo, sí. Ahora. Oh, pues, ¿qué pasó? Oh, shit, me cae. Ok, vamos a utilizar maquinaria pesada. ¿Por qué? Lo digo yo. Gracias. Sexo servidor así prácticamente. Y ahora se escabulle porque la tripulación se volvió loca. Desgraciado. Ok. Ah, gracias. Dispárenle. Ok.
Enough with the toys.
Muy bien. Tengo armamento aquí. No creo que haya una pelea final. No recuerdo que haya una pelea final entre padre de Jacob y algo por el estilo. O sea, no hay ese tipo de cosas. No hay boss battle. Creo que esto es lo más cercano que vamos a tener en esta misión. Las misiones de este tipo no son muy largas. Estoy recargando por si acaso. Ya, gracias. Tenía ganas. Ok, para acá. Ahí está la puerta.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. A price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes.
He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
Really? Oh, por Dios. Oh. No siento pena por ti. No, yo tampoco. Los supervivientes de Aelia están siendo tratados por el personal de la Alianza con el apoyo adicional de Cerberus. Resulta reconfortante comprobar que Taylor no se ha visto psicológicamente afectado por la experiencia. Ahora que el asunto de su padre está resuelto, Jacob está concentrado totalmente en la misión. ¡Yay!
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity. My people are valuable to me.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
¿Qué? Mirando, ¿ah?
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Eso sí.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
O sea que Miranda hizo el favor. Bueno. Que sirve. Cualquiera merece algo mejor que tú, dicen. Voy a alimentar a mis peces y vamos a terminar este video. Porque mis peces no van a morir por culpa de Jacob y sus traumas psicológicos.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
¿Qué será? ¿Qué será? No, lo puedo tomar en mi habitación, gracias. Mañana vamos a comenzar a hacer los DLC antes de ser la parte de la misión final, ¿eh? Y estos DLCs, he de decir, están impresionantes, me encantan. ¿Ok? Toma, chiquito. Tan buenos como los de El Corredor Sombrío, ¿eh? Del Shadow Broker. Muy buenos. De Diana, comandante Shepard. Arya Tilok me dijo, ¿a dónde enviar esto? Soy Diana, la madre de Nef. Hablamos cuando viniste a investigar su muerte. Arya también me dijo que en uno de los apartamentos de lujo se encontró el cuerpo de una mujer, Asari, que se trataba de la asesina de mi hija. Gracias. No sé quién te trajo hasta mi vida, pero gracias por vengar a mi hija. Nef no se merecía eso. No pude evitarlo, pero al menos mataste a la Pi que le quitó lo poco que tenía. Con gratitud, Diana. Tu hámster no se va a morir. No le tengo que alimentar, ¿eh? Hola, chiquito. Ahí está, mira. Hola, chiquito. Es muy tímido. Necesitas una ruedita o algo para entretenerte. Siento que estás muy solo aquí. Ok, entonces voy a guardar. Chicos, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Gracias por acompañarme en esta entrega de Mass Effect 3 y P3, ¿no? El 2. Y nos vemos el día de mañana porque vamos a empezar los DLC que nos faltan. Les dejaré escoger cuál es el que quieren que juegue. Y bueno, nos vemos mañana. Soy Nadia, que sigue todo por mi parte. Cuídense mucho. Bye.